Hey guys, how's it going? Kyprotonic here. Today I actually have an NU battle against an opponent called J16Garcia from the Smogon Wi-Fi Battle Finder. I've recently been trying to play a little bit more NU and RU. I hope you don't mind this. Playing like OU all the time does get a bit repetitive and sometimes a little bit boring, and playing other tiers actually is a lot more fun than you actually do realize if you don't actually do it. I'm probably just going to leave out the threats once again just because like I say, I've only played so much of these games, and at the time I'm still trying to work out what's the major threats of each tier. So without further ado, let's just get into the game. I'm going to lead out with my Raichu, and my opponent's going to lead out with this Executor. I'm actually a Choice Specs variant, so I'm actually just going to go for the Volt Change or Volt Switch, just to get myself out of there, just because I really can't do anything. I do actually carry the Hidden Power Ice, but I don't actually see that actually killing off the Executor, just because I think it does actually have some somewhat semi-decent semi-bulk on its special side. So the Executor does go for the Trick Room, so that means anything slower on his team is now going to be pretty fast. So I just go for the Flare Blitz, whilst he decides to switch out, bring in this Sableye, and I do get a crit, which probably did matter in some sort of capacity, just because I could have probably two-shotted that thing, and maybe he could have, I don't know, maybe done something else with his Sableye just to, I don't know, it's kind of strange. But I do one-shot the Sableye with a crit, so now in comes a Taurus. I'm actually going to predict the Earthquake or some sort of strong physical move, so I'm going to go into Quagsire just because Quagsire is actually decent or semi-good physical wall that can pretty much take on any physical hits then that Taurus wants to try and throw at me. My opponent then switches out, goes into Executor. I just go for the Toxic just because I kind of predicted that. And plus, it does give me the opportunity just to get something poisoned, and, you know, everything's going to start racking up eventually on the HP side. So here I'm actually going to switch out. I'm going to go into Meganium just because I kind of just want to see what he wants to try and do. And if he wants to go for the Grass type move, maybe like an Egg Bomb, then I'm obviously going to take that pretty well. But I guess he predicted that, and that's why he went for the Hidden Power Fire. Or it could be probably Hidden Power Ice, but I'm just going to assume it was Hidden Power Fire because that did quite a lot of damage. I'm going to set up the light screen. This is actually a light clay Meganium because, I don't know, I kind of like Meganium. If you kind of get my Chikorita love, you'll probably know why. So anyway, I'm going to switch out now. My opponent did go for another Trick Room, and that does give me the opportunity just to see what he wants to try and do. I don't expect him to go for a Hidden Power Fire, again, just because it probably wouldn't do as much as it did previously, due to the fact that I do actually have the light screen up. So Psychic did quite a lot of damage. I'm just going to go for the Recover here just to see if I can actually take on any of the other hits that the Executor wants to try and go for. And here I make a massive mistake because I should have switched out, because I could have actually kept my Quagsire. But instead I actually thought maybe I could live like a 4-time super effective grass move, which turned out to be a Grass Knot. So that was a very big mistake on my behalf. I should have just switched out into Meganium, because even the Hidden Power 5, if you wanted to try and go for that, wouldn't even finish me off. So that was stupid. So here I'm just going to go into my Regirock. I'm going to be faster than the thing, which is obviously because of Trick Room. Try to trick you there. But I get up my Stealth Rock whilst my opponent goes for the U-turn. Maybe he thought I would switch out there, I don't know. But it obviously ain't going to do anything. In comes a Sceptile now. Now, I'm not really too sure what this Sceptile wants to try and do, because Sceptile is actually a very interesting Pokemon. It does have good special attacking side and good speed, and it can... And to be honest, it actually does have good physical attack as well, so it could be a physical or special set. Because Trick Room is still up, I'm obviously going to be so slow, because Regirock is one of the slowest Pokemon in the NU metagame, so I pull off the Thunder Wave, which was excellent, just to cripple that Sceptile, because if eventually the Trick Room might wear off, I can always bring in something that will be eventually faster than the Sceptile, due to the fact that Thunder Wave actually, or the Paralysis, will cut the Sceptile's speed in half. But it doesn't turn out to be like that. Regirock is just going to be, you know, rocking his way to victory, because, you know, he takes out the Sceptile pretty easily and convincingly. So now in comes the Primeape once again. I think my opponent just keeps over predicting, I don't know, but I'm not going to switch out because Regirock is kind of a Pokemon that somewhat did its job. It got up its Stealth Rock, and because it does normally have good physical bulk and a lot of HP investment in this set, I figured I probably could have taken one close combat. That's kind of why I did decide to stay in here. So, excuse me. My opponent then goes for another Ice Punch, so that really does confirm he is probably Choice Scarfed or Choice Banded in some sort of way. But this does give me the opportunity just to kill off another Pokemon with my Regirock, which, let's be honest, Regirock really doesn't ever get the chance to kill off many things in the game. But this time round, it's actually going to finish off 2 Pokemon, which is excellent. So, 1, thank you for having Trick Room, and 2, thank you for always over-predicting for some strange reason. So, now in comes a Taurus, so let's continue this. I'm just going to stay in, and my opponent once again decides to make a somewhat over-prediction. I just decided just to think maybe he will go for the straight Earthquake, and that might do reasonable amount of damage, but yeah, he doesn't. He just seems to just doesn't want to get rid of my Regirock. So, you know, if he did actually go for the first Earthquake, that second one would have easily taken me out. I have no reason like to switch out. That's the thing. Like, there was no other reason for me to even switch out because Regirock has done its job. It's just a wall basically. He should have just got rid of it as soon as possible. So Regirock takes out another Pokemon, which was the Taurus. In comes his last Pokemon, which is a Magcargo. Unfortunately, I am not faster. I could have Earthquaked then, and, you know, it might have KO'd the Magcargo there, but it doesn't. So I'm going to go into a Rampardos, which is a beast, with its massive attack start. I am actually a Choice Scarf variant, and I'm just going to Earthquake for the game. So guys, if you enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the near future. Thank you for watching.